Hello everybody, hello, welcome to angelgemcitycottage.blogspot.co.uk, to my YouTube channel. And a couple of weeks ago I posted a video that showed you my Filofax that I'd blinged, and I said it was going to undergo a diet. Well, I probably lied. It hasn't undergone much of a diet, as you can see from the end there and from the side there, but it has undergone a switch around or a change around, and I'm going to show you that now. I'm still in my red Malden, Crimson Malden. I love it. I think it is my one true Filofax. I just love red. I love the shade. I love the feel. I love the set out of the pockets and the things inside. Let me show you what I've done. The first thing I've done is I cleared out all of these. I made sure that it was all useful. I've got safety pins and plasters down here in the bottom. I've got a lovely little notepad that you get off eBay, Rilakkuma. It's part of a set of 4. I took it off the backing paper it was on. It goes in there. It's small enough, neat enough to use, and if I need to stick it on the pages, I get some washi tape, just stick it on. Library cards, stamps, and I haven't got anything behind there apart from a few stickers that I use on my diary pages. And here we are again. Flyleaf. There we are, my happy little angels. All 3 of them. I got some new photos from Snapfish, so I picked 2 that I loved and I cut them down. That's the one that used to be my flyleaf, but it's now a proper photograph rather than just printed out on paper, which I'm very pleased with, I should say. The big change I've made to my Filofax last week, and I'm happy with it, is I got my black A to Z dividers out. A couple of years ago, when I was using Filofax, I didn't have the tabs for diaries and projects, life and things like that. I just used to alphabetise anything. I used to stick it all in alphabetically. So for example, ABC would be the addresses, birthdays, Christmas, and now blogs as well. DEF would have finances, films, fitness and diet. GHI would be homemaking, anything to do with interviews, and I put my GTD next actions there as well. K was Kindle list. I'm not sure where I've put my Kindle at the moment. Recording my reading and things like that. M&O is menu plans, movies, and I've put my next actions there now instead. PQRs, prayers, quotes, anything that begins with R basically. You can see as we go through. STU, shopping, schools and teaching. VWXY is websites, and Z was blank paper. I pretty much kept to that. That was the list I drew up last summer when I thought I was going to use alphabetical dividers again. I've pretty much kept to that order, so it has worked out quite well. We've got book club, books, so I've got the books I've read, the books I've got to read. You can see I just blinged everything up. A little bit of stickers, a little bit of tape. Recommended books, they're the ones that I find in magazines and I think, oh, they sound good. Stick them on there. Then we've got all the things I'm going to do on my blog, which not many have been ticked off, so it's still waiting. But I'm only grabbing 5-10 minutes now to do a video before I go out to the dentist. I hate the dentist. I would rather give birth than go to the dentist. So I'll have to lie there and pretend I'm on a beach or something. Open my mouth and go, there's sun. I've got my Happy Angel blog, which stretched on for 3 pages because it's supposed to be 365 days of happy, and I've only done 60. And a YouTube list of things I intend to do for you. I'm quite busy at the moment. I've got, apart from job applications, because this is April, May, June's the big time for jobs for September as a teacher, and I don't want, but I could do with a full-time job. So I'm applying and visiting, and hopefully I'll get something. You'll find out about it. So apart from that, I'm also setting up my home file, which I will do a blog post and a YouTube video about, and I'm just tweaking the teaching file, let's put it that way. C is also for craft, it's for creche, which I'm supposed to help at. And I've got address pages, but I haven't filled them in, and I'm not sure I'm going to. But they're there just in case. We've got a list of days out that we want to go on during the summer. They've got the days out and they've got the telephone numbers in the websites so that I know I can check up on them. Films, and then, oh, weight loss. You don't want to know about that. Reasons to be healthy. To be an example to my children. To be able to walk and run without breathing too hard and joint pain. Never mind. There's a list of things that I have to remember to put in my household file, and I have a few more ideas for that. But while I'm sitting waiting for Painless Grey and my dentist to work on me, I'll keep writing in it and get it updated. There we are. Let you have a nice page. I'm videoing on my proper Sony video camera. I lost it for a couple of years, I'm ashamed to say, and I found it last month and thought, you know what, decent videos. I have a life plan just for July and August. It was July and August last year, but it's still pretty much the same. That I want to make sure I don't have takeaways for lunch. I don't have coffee out. I don't want to have new clothes. I have a list of, I think it's three trousers, 2 tops I need to buy for the summer. After that, I'll put a moratorium on it. I won't buy any more. So that's my life plans under L. I think that's about it for L. JKL. My next actions are under M&O, as I said, and you can see every page is blinged. I love it. It just makes me happy to see. And the 30-day cooling off list, haven't used it. I cheated. Zatchel's had a half price sale last Saturday into Sunday. Finished at 5 o'clock. And you can't wait 30 days. You can't wait 30 days. So I have a black and white polka dot satchel coming. Shh, shh. Husband doesn't know about that one. And my daughter's going to a school which has purple uniform in September, and she's getting a purple satchel. These dividers are pretty plain at the moment. I think I'm going to do something with them, but it's a matter of seeing what it is I want to do and saying, right, it's time. I have a list of projects I'm going to work through. Still there, still the same projects. And that's my prayer sheet that I try and look at daily. Just gives me a couple of prayers, a couple of meditations to think of. Puts me in the right frame of mind for being a good serving person. Shopping list, you can see 3 trousers, beige, brown and black. If you believe in Colour Me Beautiful, I'm supposed to suit brown, but I very rarely wear it. Mostly I think because there was a year when brown was very in, and I wore it. And at the beginning of the year I had my appendix taken out, and at the end of the year I had my tonsils taken out, and I put all the brown on one side and said no, not if it's going to make me ill. But I'm thinking of flirting with it again, and I give myself a year to be well. And there's these pages are lovely. Can you see the lovely decorations? This is a cup of tea and a biscuit, and I used it for writing simple indulgences down. They came from eBay, I think. Decorated personal Filofax pages. They're cotton cream. They are so cute, but I'm not using them at the moment because I'm just enjoying washi tape, and I think the fact I can decorate them myself with washi tape makes me happy. I've got my psalms there. That's for my small group on a Wednesday, and a whole list of schools to apply to. To-do pages, they're not being used at the moment, but I do use them, as you've seen earlier, for other lists and things, so I've got a spare supply there. I've tried to plan my wardrobe. I always love having a list of what clothes I have and what clothes go with what, and a minimum. I'm trying to minimalise. It's very hard because there's just so much in the house, and so much I have, and so much I won't let go of. I could be very easily a hoarder, and I have to keep stopping myself and saying, nope, get rid, chuck this, clear that. I can do it if I try really hard. So a list of the clothes that I know I'm going to wear during the summer comes in very useful for me. You can see I've got some gaps there because I know I need some more tops so that I don't have to wash every week. I've got space for dresses there. I haven't sorted summer dresses out for years, but I feel the need. And all my shoes are there. I just like knowing what I've got, what I would go with. Organising for the WI website. I ended up being its manager. and a couple of websites that I need to go at, and then Z brings us out of, I haven't got my spare paper behind Z, I've got my diary. And you have seen my blinged up diary, and if you go on to angelgemscitycottage.blogspot.co.uk and you go through to the Happy Angel tab at the top, it'll take you to my happiness list. And my diary is on there at the moment. Let's take you to, that was last week, yeah. See, the spring dinner was there. It was lovely, really good fun. We had somebody on the table who charmed the wine waiter, and the next thing we knew is he brought a bottle of wine over and said, "You can have this one, you can have this one, you can have this." Yeah, I was merry, let's put it that way. This was this week. I've taken my dashboard out already, but I've left my ruler in, my place marker in, and it's getting busier, but it's not as busy as next week is going to be, because I've got applications to do, I've got visits to do, I've got places to go. You can see I've got my extra to-do list on the dashboard, which it's just so useful. That's updating all my applications ready to send off to people, and it's just getting hectic. And the week after, I'll show you the week after. This is the one that starts with the bank holiday in England, the 6th. My friend who's German has a birthday on the Tuesday. It's Karen's birthday. So the whole page is an homage to Karen, because it's all decorated. It's got the black, and the to-do list is gold for the yellow on the German flag, and the red at the bottom. So it's all German flag. We've got, can you see that? Neuschwanstein, the little place, the castle in Bavaria, that's there. And the little girl drinking coffee, and a little flag, German flag for Karen's birthday. Happy birthday, Karen, if you find me on YouTube and you watch this. Happy birthday, have a good time. I'm sending you a birthday card, but you know me in post. I can't think that I've got that much else decorated or splurged. Can I show you these? These are post-its that I printed myself. I saw Ray Blake do it in his My Life All in One Place. I saw Kent from Ours was talking about how to do it, and the template and all sorts. And I had a free Tuesday evening, and I said, do you know, I could pay £9 for Paris post-its, or I could just use the ones I've got. So the top row, these are all Paris post-its. They're clip art off the computer, and I just sat there and fiddled for a couple of hours. So look, a little one in the corner, and the template came off the computer. You just put it in post-it templates and it'll come up. I printed the template off, then I printed these onto the template to make sure they all fitted, stuck the post-its on, sent it through the computer again, through the printer again. I know you have to be careful. Read the instructions, read the how-tos, and watch the videos on how to. It was easy, but it's at your own risk, let's put it that way. These are just pretty ones with cats and flowers and things. I was just playing around. I figured if I had Paris, I could have flowers as well. And now I've seen how easy it is. I have a home file to set up. It's not going to have a diary, but it does need a month to view so that I know what's happening at home that month. And I think I'm just going to jazz it up. I'll download the one from Filofax and jazz them up with something like this, one for each month. Another dashboard. One can never have too many dashboards. This is the post-it one. I just go and nick my post-its off. I got the stickers back in. I was going to keep them somewhere else. I just found that so inconvenient. I couldn't be bothered. Got my stickers back in, and they're in this credit card holder and my little envelope. There's my receipt envelope and my inspiration credit cards, inspiration cards, you know, all the little quotes and all sorts of stuff. Another picture of my three whom I love. Another holy picture to keep me on the straight and narrow. And that's about it. My mind dump page is there because I haven't decided what to do with it, whether I need it or not. I'm down to just my black pen instead of the two, the red and the black that I had. I'm very pleased with it. I've used this system for over a week now. I changed it I think it was last Saturday morning. So that's a week. I know it works because I've used it in the past. All I have to do is remember which tab I've put things under. At the moment I've got like prayers under one and small group under another, and I'm thinking perhaps they should all go under prayers and Bible study, but you know, it's got flexibility for messing around. I'm happy with the thickness and I'm happy with the weight, but that's connected with something else that I got last week or the week before that means I can have this thicker Filofax and not worry. But as they say in all the best stories, that's a story for another time. Thank you very much for listening. If you have a chance, visit my blog. The link will be either there or there. I can't remember where I'm going to put it. It's angelgemcitycottage.blogspot.co.uk. I'd love to see you. I don't post twice a week. I don't post 3 times a week. I might not post once a week, but I do get a little bit of my life up on the internet regularly. I had a fantastic time talking to you. Thank you for listening, and please leave some nice comments down below. See you again. Bye bye.